All right, Mr. Shilling, tell me, if you don't mind, from the beginning, what happened with you, your subdivision, and the house right before and during the flood?
Well, we've lived in this house 38 years and never had any water. The closest we ever came was maybe up to the sidewalk in 1983. So we never expected to be flooded here. Sunday morning we woke up and the water was at our doorstep, and by the time I could go get my shop vac, we were already ankle deep in water. We ended up getting about 15, 18 inches of water, depending upon where in our lot here you were at. Very strong current. I was going to stay here, stay on the roof because I'm a tough guy, see. My neighbors came over and said, you're the last people in the subdivision. I think we better get out of here. So we were able to get out. Had to walk out in waist deep of water to get out of here, and we went over into the Lowe's parking lot, which was a very torrent water flowing through there. And then we walked over to the gas station at service station by Millerville and the interstate and stayed there until we could go someplace to get some relief and aid. Um, we came back to the house. Everything was in a good foot of water, ankle deep or knee deep, depending upon where you were at. Our house had to be gutted because when you get that much water in your house, you've got to take at least 4 feet of the drywall out, and we did that very early on. As things moved on, we went and found a real reputable contractor who said that it would take at least 6 months for us to get back in our house. But that wasn't really quick enough for myself or my wife, so we were over here every day doing something. And lo and behold, into the program or into the recovery period, we heard about shelter in place. And we didn't think we were eligible for it because we thought we had to live here in the house for that to, affect us. But that wasn't the case. They were going to come out. They were going to do a few things for you. They were going to check your electrical, your air conditioning, make sure you had a toilet, a working toilet, and a bathroom, and a few things. But what impressed me most was the contractor corps. When they knocked on our door early in the morning, and there were people of different ethnic backgrounds, they all introduced themselves and said they were here to help us. And that totally impressed me because happy to come into our house and help us and do what we were doing. And we let them do what they had to do. We tried not to interfere with what they were doing. We felt very comfortable. We had a toilet put in, which was a godsend. We had a sink. We could wash our hands, and we had a microwave and a little refrigerator. And it was really a big help in getting us onto the recovery period. We understood that they weren't going to come into our house and totally restore it for us. So what they gave us was a big start in making us feel comfortable and starting the recovery period. Um,
And one of the pluses, I imagine, is that you were able to be here for much of the repair period, and that this helped get you over the hump so that you were able to be here to help contractors get you back on your feet.
well, one thing we made very sure that we were here at least 15 minutes to a half hour before any of the contractors, no matter what was one that we had employed or CORE or FEMA or small business loan, whatever. We were here ahead of them. We were very cordial with them. We told them we needed some help, and they were all very, very helpful. The paperwork for FEMA and Small Business Administration isn't easy to do, but even those people were very helpful in getting us through a very difficult process, which made it easier on us. And we really felt that they cared about us, and that to me was a big plus and very important.
Did you feel like the shelter at home process was an easy, efficient process?
It was very. We filled out uh, kind of minor paperwork. The gal that took the application guided us through it. We didn't have to spend a lot of time doing it, and they called ahead of time for an appointment, and they were here right on time when they said they would be, and that was very impressive. And uh, what they did for us really was a help in getting us going in the right direction. We came up with a game plan, and that fit right into our game plan and made it easier for us to work the plan. Everything didn't work out exactly the way we wanted it to be, but we didn't have expectations that someone would come in here with a magic wand and make it all better. We knew it was going to be a long haul job to get back to where we're at today.
Down the road, hopefully nothing like this happens again, but is a program like this effective? And in your mind, is this something that the state of Louisiana and government should be looking at for providing services in case there's another emergency?
Yes, I think it's very important. One of the things that I don't know if I'm being critical about it, but I think there could have been more publicity up front sooner, using the media and television and letting people know what the shelter-in-place program would be. I think if this ever happens again, and I hope it doesn't, that we'll have learned from this that hey, if we have a program here, it'll work for people, it'll help them, it'll get the recovery period going a lot quicker. So I would look forward to, having people with the experience they've gained from this to use it, even something, I don't say minor, but a tornado just in a specific city, that they could come in and do something for the people there to get them back and help them recover.
Thank you very much for your time.